Well guys, it's mid-April 2012. We're sitting here in spring, as you see around us here. All the snow is melted. I'm sure there's snow in some of the low-lying areas around the countryside. But in town, pretty much the only snow you find is in the parking lots where they have plowed it and stuff. But just giving you a bit of an update video. Over here you have my patio set collection, if you will. There are 3 patio sets here. 2 out of the 3 are saleable. The third one, the previous owner, if you notice here the colors, this is green and this is like a brownie color. The previous owner took it upon themselves to paint the green patio set brown, but then stopped halfway through. So in order for me to sell it, I have to finish painting it and stuff. The black one has cushions. I just have to clean it up and list it. The green one I bought new cushions for because I plan to keep it. But hey man, someone comes along, wants to buy it, she's gone. But yeah, I got the old shed all cleaned out, and renters renting it. Brings in extra income. And I got my scrap wood collection. Still got the old Cub Cadet 85 here. It's probably going to be a project coming up here where I'm going to strip it out. First I'll try to get her going to see if the motor's any good. If the motor's good, then I'll shelve it. If it's garbage, well then it's gone. But I want the drive line out of it and the rear end and stuff. Still got the old Craftsman here, the LT11. That's the one you seen us paint up last fall here. And it's still got the 11 horse Briggs, which does run. Again, I'm going to, if I can't sell it, I'm going to strip it and keep the motor out of this. I've got a classic here, a 1969 Moto mower rototiller with a 5 horsepower, Briggs and Stratton engine. That's not in running condition, but it's a Briggs, it's not seized or nothing, so it's bound to run with a little bit of care. And I've got my scrap metal collection here. I've got a dead Craftsman that we'll probably do an autopsy on it and take it apart and see what makes it tick, because it's far from in running condition. Got a couple of string trimmers here, which are, same as well, pretty much garbage. And a 5.5 horsepower DeWalt air compressor with a 5.5 horsepower Honda, engine. And that is a project as well. Pull the engine off her and see, what's up with it. When you pull on the recoil is, if you will, stuck. Now I don't know if it's the recoil that's stuck or the engine that's seized, or there is a piston in here. Now if that piston is seized, then the engine won't turn because it's connected, via belt, right? But guys, have a few things on the old Kijiji that are for sale. So just waiting for the people to come and buy them and, get them out of my yard type of deal. The Troy built here, the tiller we brought home, whatever it would have been, a year ago or a year and a half ago, it's finally gone. It went here the other day. Still got the Bluebird aerator. Undecided what to do with that. If I should pull the motor off it, or, if I can't sell it, that's what's going to happen with it. It's going to get motor pulled, and the rest of it's going to get scrapped. Same with the Tamper here. It's got a 5.5 horse Honda engine as well, and if I can't sell it, it's going to get motor pulled and scrapped. Still got the black scooter and the red scooter. They are the ones that I'm going to be sticking motors onto. They're just, I'm doing it the cheap way. I'm not going to buy a lot of parts. I'm going to get parts, recycle parts, stuff like that to keep the cost down. That's what the old Cub Cadet here is, because the Cub has the rear end that I want to put into the, I guess I'm going to start calling them redneck lawn chairs, you know, as well as a new acquisition here is a blue mobility scooter. This one belonged to a member of the family since new, so I know how it was treated. I've actually done maintenance on this one myself. The batteries in it are about 2 seasons old, and it's never been out in the and the batteries have never been out in wintertime, so they're good. You know, always took them in the cold, as well as got various other household items that were given to me here recently that you know, I'm gonna sell as well. But you know, the old beachcomber's doing good. I was in here the other day, and it is mouse free. So we didn't get no issues over winter, which was a bonus. Being I have the 2008 Pontiac Wave, the old Tercel, is, you know, going to be retired. Not entirely sure if I'm going to end up selling it or end up doing a off-road type drive and seeing how much abuse it'll take before it quits. You know, see how it goes, guys. Pretty much everything that I have is for sale. It's just the way it works, and whatever doesn't sell either gets autopsied or, you know, disposed of. Before me here is some wonderful wagon wheels. I bought these out of the paper. The lady said they were wagon wheels, which, you know, by the picture I knew they were off some kind of equipment, not a wagon per se. Probably like a hay rake or something. I asked her what the circumference was, meaning how round they are, and she told me 50. Well, I was thinking they were something that was like 2 feet round. But no, these things are 50 inches round, so they're pretty darn big. So, you know, I'm not sure they've survived like, you know, 70 years or whatever, not being destroyed or scrapped out. And it's not up to me to cut them in half, you know, to use in my yard. So hey, you know, it's another one of those things, guys, that if I can sell it, it's gone. But yeah, guys, it's such a nice day here in mid-April that I'm going to have me a barbecue. And, you know, might as well, right? Before you know it, it'll be back into winter. But guys, this was just a little update video letting you know on, you know, some of the projects that will be going on this summer. You know, there's going to be some disassembly or autopsy videos, as well as another building project or two. Like, I want to do the garage here this summer, but, you know, have to see how it goes, right? But guys, I'm going to end the little update video here, and as always, thank you for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.